Hey, how's it going, fellow naturalists? This is Teague with Crow's Path once again, and today Cedar and I are back out in Centennial Woods. We got to get some more Boxelder because we are going to make some parachutists. And yeah, so what we're looking for is pretty much any old tree species that has opposite branches. We're going to use Boxelder because it has stout branches. We want that for a little bit of weight, a little bit of strength to carry our parachutists safely from the sky down to the ground.
How's that sound?
How's that sound?
Fine.
All right, let's go.
Whoa! I'm running down the hill.
I am hanging out here with my favorite tree species of them all. This is Boxelder. See these bright green twigs on it. The twigs can be pretty variable in color, but that green indicating that they're photosynthetic. But yeah, it's got these opposite branches, so two branches that generate or develop at the same point on the stem. And what we're going to do is we're going to use this as arms. So we'll cut it and then we will flip it upside down, and then it'll look like arms hanging down. Alright, so we just made our first cut, and you can see it turned upside down, starting to look a lot more like a parachutist. We had to make a quick little stop, detour, to check our game camera. It came out a few weeks ago, and we set this cage up, and we baited it with black walnuts and put some peanut butter in there, and I caged it up so that gray squirrels couldn't drag it away, because what we're hoping to do is, behind me, you can see a game camera got trained on it, and yeah, we're hoping to get flying squirrels on the game camera. And so let's go ahead and take a look at the footage, and we'll see if we got anything. Alright, well, we checked the videos, and unfortunately we didn't get anything other than gray squirrels, and although we did get 3 deer, which is kind of exciting. So I came back out here to our walnut little trap, or at least bait station, which is right here. We're going to go ahead and freshen it up with some nice peanut butter, and hopefully that will be what we need to attract some flying squirrels. So maybe on the next video we'll have some cool footage to share. Alright, so we're back inside after a little naturalist diversion. We are going to go ahead and make the parachute now. First step is to just cut a little bit off the top where the handles are, and then after you've cut the parachute to size, then you're going to go ahead and put some duct tape around the outside edge. You can use between 4 and 8 pieces, and the duct tape just adds to strengthen the edges of it so that when you put the string through it and the parachute's falling, it doesn't rip through the bag. I used 12 arm lengths. I wanted each string to hang down about a foot. And after the holes are in place, then you go ahead and take your string, whatever you're using, I'm just using yarn here, or you go ahead and thread it through those. I used a crochet hook to make it a little bit simpler. And so our last step, before we put our parachute onto our parachutist, is to pull all of the strings up through the holes so that they're roughly an even length, hanging down from the bag.
Did you make one out of wood?
Did I make one out of what?
Out of that wood.
I did make it out of that one. So we collected our materials, and I wound up getting Boxelder and Norway maple. And on my way back, I remembered that we had some rancid black walnuts. So here's our black walnut with the husk still on. We're going to drill a hole in that, and then, yeah, we'll make a head for our little parachute. Pop it right on here. All right. All right, so we've got our 2 parachutists here. I can't tell if they're terrified or thrilled to be going on their adventure. And they're going to be going from the roof down to the driveway. Let's see how it goes. What do you think? Are you ready? We're ready.
Yeah? One, two, three. Geronimo! Woo!
One of the things I realized pretty quickly while doing this is that while it certainly looks cooler with the head, the added weight of the walnut didn't actually make the parachutist fly better. So stick with the simple twig, maybe something a little bit lighter, and you'll be good to go. Sorry, Boots! Alright, so that's it for how to make parachutists. Be sure to check us out over at crowspath.org or subscribe to our channel for more videos on how to do cool things in your own backyard to connect to wildness.